Well, Jamie Carragher last week basically came out and said Postecoglu is going to get sacked. The way he plays his football is going to get sacked. Well, it's going to be interesting because I know today's game he scored 5 goals. Playing bottom of the league Southampton, do you know what? It was either going to be that or a draw, and I thought Southampton would have more and said, do you know what, I think they might get away with a draw. But they had nothing. And as soon as that goal went in after 39 seconds, they were buried. But let's look at this. Jamie Carragher saying Posty is dead. I think Postecoglu, a decent bloke, is a nice enough bloke, but he's starting to make excuses. And I think his attacking style of football, yeah, it's fine when you play the Southamptons of the world. But let's forget the cup games where you've got, Man United, where you've got Tamworth. When you play in the league games, your next 2 league games at Spurs are going to be very difficult. You've got Liverpool, and then you've got, I think it's Nottingham Forest away. So and Forest away is going to be tough. And then you've got Wolves, and then Newcastle, and then Arsenal. If you look at those 5 games, guys, is Posty sort of gonna get away with it? The Liverpool game, say you lose, they'll give him another chance. The Newcastle game, that could go either way. And then you'll play Wolves, you score another 5 goals. And it'll be, well, Posty's good again. Then you've got to play Newcastle. That could go any way. And then you've got to play Arsenal, at Arsenal. So it's going to be really interesting, those 5 games. Postecoglu, is he relying on playing the lower teams to get loads of goals against them, saving his job? I know he beat City. I know he did. I'm not too sure. I'm waiting for those 5 games before anybody can make a decision on what and how good a manager he is. Because frankly speaking, forget the 5 goals he scored today, or they've scored today. I can't, I just don't believe in his football tactics. And I believe against good teams, such as Liverpool, such as Newcastle, such as Arsenal, and such as Forest, and I put Forest as a decent team. He'll get caught out again and again and again. So let's give it those 5 league games and then we'll make a decision. Spurs supporters, some of you come back and were really fed up with him. They really were. Are you now thinking, oh, it's really great because you scored 5 goals against Southampton? Or are you still a little bit, not sure about things? This is no dig at Spurs. I am not convinced with Postecoglu and his tactics. I know a load of Spurs supporters aren't either. What do you guys really think? And the next 5 league games going to be really, really interesting. And is he just living on the back that he's going to beat Tamworth 25-0 and he's going to beat Wolves 25-0, and so it lifts you up, and then you get then you lose to the Liverpools of the world, and Newcastles of the world, and the Forests away of the worlds, and the Arsenals away of the worlds. What how's that going to work? I don't know. Spurs fans, honestly, had a load of Spurs fans, agree with me, and loads have just smashed me because I'm an Arsenal supporter. But that's not what I'm asking. I'm actually asking for, just a conversation and what you guys really think. Football Chat Uncensored, Reno talking. Let's hear your views. Is Carragher right? Is Postecoglu going to get sacked?